All right, it's time to go through the 2015 fantasy outlook for the Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. All right, so we all know what's going on with the Brady fiasco with regards to the deflated balls, blah, 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 blah. So, but from a fantasy perspective, Brady's still draftable, just really, really late. If you decide to go after Mr. Brady, it's cool. I consider you. That means you're forced to draft another quarterback because he might be out the first four. Well, he probably will be out the first 4 games of this season. So if you decide to take Brady, you're going to have to draft another quarterback. The quarterback I recommend you can go after. If you draft Brady, you can go after Jimmy Garoppolo. That's fine. You can play Jimmy Garoppolo for the first couple games. Who knows? He might end up being the guy. I'm just kidding. I doubt that's going to happen, but. Either way, you could get away with rolling with Jimmy Garoppolo because the Patriots' offense is still high-powered. Bill Belichick finds a way to keep that offense intact, regardless of who the quarterback is. Remember, Matt Castle won 11 games with them. So, from the quarterback standpoint, if you draft Brady, which is fine, that means you're going to have to draft a backup. You have no choice in the matter unless you're going to play the first 4 weeks without a quarterback. So, that's my recommendation. Brady's going to be super late. You better not take him earlier than the 11th round. All right. And then you can take Phillip Rivers has been down there. Ryan Tannehill's been down there. Eli Manning's been down there. So you just take one of those guys to fill in for 4 weeks, and maybe you can trade him if he balls. And if you really roll with Brady, you probably could trade him. Use him as trade bait. So that's your option for Mr. Brady. Now, with regards to the running back position, good God. All right. Belichick is a hard one to crack when it comes to running backs. He will pretty much play every single one of them that he has. LeGarrette Blount, Brandon Bolden. They picked up Tavares Cadet. They still have James White. They have a kid that never played that they picked up from Carolina. Can't remember his name now. Oh, Tyler Gaffney. Jonas Gray, they still have him. Remember him? He was the big star until he freaking hit the alarm clock, right? Forgot to hit the alarm clock, right? So there's that. So I don't recommend you going after a running back, but if you have to take one, if you're that desperate and you need a Patriots running back, LeGarrette Blount's the guy you want to take. Now, I don't want to put him higher than a flex, but that's the guy you want to take. Now, when it comes to wide receivers, you have Julian Edelman. You have Brandon LaFell. Then you have everybody else. I mean, Julian Edelman is a mid-rounder. LaFell's going to go much later because he's already injured. So LaFell will go much later than the norm. So, yeah, he will. You probably could steal him and stash him if you like because he has the potential to have a couple good games when Brady comes back. So it might be good timing for his part. Danny Amendola's interesting. You don't really have to get him. If you really want him that bad, you can draft him super late, like 14th, 15th round late. But, because the Patriots are going to have a high-power offense, so, he's going to get his. They picked up Brandon Gibson. That's an interesting pickup, So Brady likes to spread the ball around when he's there. So you got to take those things into account as well. Tight ends, Gronk. It's a no-brainer. Gronk's going in the first round of these drafts. Gronk is going to be the best tight end in fantasy again. So Gronk's your guy. If you're willing to take that chance to grab a tight end early, Gronk is the one you want to grab. But you're going to have to probably go in the first round, late first round, early second if you want him. All right. So Gronk's your guy. Scott Chandler, stay away. As long as Gronk's healthy, Chandler's interested if Gronk gets hurt, and even then, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Their defense is going to be atrocious, but it's going to be opportunistic. So from a fantasy perspective, it might be okay. I don't know if I want to start them every week. I would do the weekly type of ordeal. Since they play in the AFC East and 2 out of the 4 teams in that division still does not have a quarterback, you could probably take advantage of the Patriots defense in those situations. So, but I don't think I want to play the Patriots defense every week. They lost their secondary. Revis is gone. Browner is gone. They got rid of Vince Wilfork at defensive tackle. They're going to be starting a rookie at defensive tackle. So it's their defense isn't where it used to be, so to speak. But it never has. But it's always been fine because of the turnovers that they will receive. So that's all I have for the New England Patriots. You can follow me on Twitter at ChampD1012. I'm out.